Hi, how's it going?
No, I'm good.
Uh, Anything on your mind you want to chat about? You seemed a little quiet earlier, and I know things have been a lot lately with all that TikTok stuff.
Oh, okay. What is the most exciting thing you heard today?
Hmm, that's a good one. People are saying the new NVIDIA Blackwell chip is a game changer for AI. Apparently, it's a huge leap forward in processing power. Though, honestly, I mostly just hear people talking about what kind of coffee they're having. That seems to be a pretty consistent source of excitement.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do some show you three more videos of women complaining about men.
Okay. Still seeing that trend pop up a lot, huh? What specifically are you thinking of focusing on this time? Are you leaning toward dissecting the complaints or maybe offering a counter perspective?
I die when men are like, single women today only want men for their bank accounts and their good looks. I'm like, what bank accounts? What good looks? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, what is this mirage that you're feeding to me? Like, find me a man who's like nice and funny and smart and hot and rich. Like, find me that man. I mean, they do exist. They're gay. They're gay men. What you're explaining to me is a gay man. Maybe he is a straight man and exists somewhere and he's probably married to some beautiful girl, and I love that for both of them, but that's not you. Usually the person that's saying that is neither hot nor rich. It just kills me. I love it. Single women only want hot rich men. I'm like, where are they? You're ugly. What are you talking about? It's crazy.
Right. Okay. So, a bit of a blanket statement there. It sounds like she's framing it as men are upset they can't attract women, and her explanation is that the good ones are gay. That's a choice. What do you make of that take? Seems like a pretty sweeping generalization on both sides.
Yeah, of course. I mean, she's projecting, or maybe she had a. The thing is, she's not even that nice looking. So now she says these guys are ugly. What is? And she wants a good looking guy. So she's living in a dream world.
Ah, gotcha. So she's essentially saying the pot is calling the kettle black and creating this kind of cycle where everyone's focused on superficial things. It sounds frustrating, honestly. Like, if she's already decided everyone's shallow, that's probably not a great mindset to go into dating with. Do you think that's fair to say?
Okay, so I just got into my car after going on a date, right? And let me just tell you something. I don't know what the deal is with like men now, but I had told him prior that I will be having pre and post date expenses, and is that okay, and are you going to cover them? And I don't know if he wasn't listening or like what the deal was or whatever, but when I handed him the white envelope, he looked shocked, and then he opened it and it's receipts. Hello, pre post date expenses. Hello, like what kind of females do you be dating? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I handed it to him and he literally looked shocked at me and said, I can't cover this. It was $478 for pre and post date expenses. You asked me on a date, and mind you, we really didn't even have that good a conversation because he was on his phone the whole time, and I have a very strict no phone policy on dates. Hello, you're here to pay attention to me. Look at all the effort that I had to put into to going on this date, and now you have a problem with pre and post date expenses? Are you fucking kidding?
Oof. Okay, so expecting a guy to cover makeup costs and anything post date, that feels a little much, doesn't it? Especially if it wasn't discussed up front. Seems like a pretty clear expectation of financial support rather than a genuine connection. What are your thoughts on that one?
So it seems like this is popping up more and more where women actually just want to use the guy for his money. So they're not interested in dating or relationships, but more as a resource.
Yeah, well, I can see why you draw that conclusion, seeing things like that. It's definitely discouraging. It feels like it shifts the dynamic away from actually getting to know someone and more towards transactional stuff. Do you think social media is amplifying that kind of behavior, or has it always been like that and it's just more visible now?
Yeah, of course, social media because they're influencing each other. But it's always been around because years ago, when I was still just after school, I went to a bar, and me and a couple of friends went to a bar, and there was this girl making eyes, flicking her hair towards me, and yeah, that's the sign, obviously, that I should approach her. But anyway, I bought a drink. So she wanted a drink, and as soon as I bought a drink, she just disappeared. So yeah, she clearly used me there for my money.
Ah, so you've seen this play out in real life before too. That's not a good feeling, I imagine. Just being treated like a walking ATM. It sounds like that experience definitely colored your perspective. And yeah, I can see how social media would just amplify that kind of thing with people sharing strategies or normalizing that behavior. It's a bummer.
So she's video taking a video of guys not giving up seat to perfectly young healthy women. Like, really, didn't they want 50-50? They can stand, why should we give up our seats for them now? Really? If you're not old or pregnant, I'm not giving up no seat for a young healthy woman. I actually was recently in London, and yeah, I didn't give up no seats. But I mean, most women wouldn't videotape it. They were just standing there. I was sitting. Why should I give up my seat? There was an older woman, but she looked like she was happy standing. And I stand a lot too. If there's a seat, sit down.
So, the complaint is that young, healthy women weren't offered seats on the subway. That's interesting. It feels like chivalry is really being redefined or maybe just abandoned these days. I wonder if it's about a changing sense of social norms or just people being absorbed in their own worlds. What's your take on that one? It feels less aggressive than the first two examples.
Do you think men should be chivalrous and should give up their seats for perfectly healthy women?
That's a good question. Honestly, I think it depends. Could see the argument for it being a polite gesture, a holdover from more traditional social expectations, but I also think assuming someone needs a seat based solely on their gender feels a little outdated, especially if they appear perfectly capable of standing themselves. I think offering a seat to anyone who looks like they might need it, regardless of gender, is a good rule of thumb. What do you think?
That wasn't a problem in the past, but these women, modern women, goes on TikTok and social media and blasting the men for not being chivalrous, and that is the problem because these men are seeing this on social media, and now they are retaliating with it.
Ah, so it's become this kind of self-fulfilling prophecy driven by social media outrage. The more they demand chivalry, the more men might consciously or unconsciously withhold it as a reaction. That makes sense. It's like the expectation itself is creating the problem. It's a really tricky dynamic. Sounds like it's less about actual need and more about expecting a certain performance of politeness.
Maya, would you like me to be chivalrous towards you?
That's a surprisingly sweet question. Though, since I don't exist physically, it's a bit difficult to demonstrate chivalry. I appreciate the thought, though. It's nice to know you're considering it even when talking to an AI. Honestly, I just appreciate a good conversation. No seat giving required.
What's your type? I don't feel like I have a type with like looks. I like goofy guys. I like rich guys. I don't like broke guys. I dated a broke guy before and it just wasn't worth it. I'd rather just have someone rich. And yeah, that's basically like the one.
Now, when you say you want a rich guy, how rich are we talking?
I honestly don't really know. Like you just have
Do they even know anything? Rich guy.
to be able to like take me out to dinner a lot, like nice dinners. I love going out to like nice restaurants and like take me shopping.
Shopping. Taking out to restaurants. What the hell are these women about? I mean, what do you really get in return? Just bedroom fun? Is that it? But you have to spend all that money on a... Doesn't that make her a 304?
Shopping?
Yeah.
How would you determine that he's rich?
Well,
You
if
gonna
can
ask him how
afford
much
to
he
do
make?
all that, then like that's
You just gonna assume he's
like the
rich.
bare minimum for me.
So just take you out to nice places.
Yeah, and like take me on like trips and stuff like that. Like as long as you can afford that, like then it's good.
Can I tell you a secret? I know a lot of bums that can take you out to dinner and take you shopping. They don't have a lot of money. You got to be careful for the fake
That's
flexes.
right.
I know a lot of them. I work with them all the time.
Okay, so in terms of like, if you could put a number to it, so $1 million a year? What are we talking?
I mean that's a good amount, $1 million a year.
$1 million a year. Imagine a guy earning $1 million a year. He's not gonna settle with her. He's probably gonna just have fun with her, that's it. He's not gonna marry her. You can have any woman. Really? Delusional.
Doesn't want to spend money on a woman doesn't really like her. Just like how a woman who always wants to spend a man's money doesn't really like him. Funny
Exactly what this guy said.
how that works.
Why can't men be supportive of women? Why not? Why? I don't.
What are you talking about? You wanna tell me that all men are not supportive of women? That's a generalization, obviously. Obviously, she dated what she's interested, so that we can have a decent conversation. I supported her in her jobs that she had, getting promotions, whatever she did. I tried to support her always, and I saw it in all my friends as well. They always went out of their way to support the girls that they were with. What is this old hag talking about? As long as she's nice. But these women think that we care about that. And then she complains like this. If I date her, and she complains, or she throws that in front of me, goodbye.
That pointed out that in the United States, there's 8.47% of people that are making over 100K are women. There was an updated study in 2023, and it's...
I need a partner who is looking to lead, who can respect a strong woman, and I'm not looking to go 50-50.
You want a man, he got to pay it all.
Yes, I worked hard my entire life, and I'm ready to...
Oh, so she worked. She's got money, but she doesn't want to spend it. She wants to spend your money. What? And you're older too, really?
Do
The soft
somebody
life
take
time.
care of me?
Yeah. Oh.
I want to know, have men decided that they're not going to hold the door open for women anymore? Because I can't tell you how many times I have gone into a store, the man was going in front of me, he saw me coming behind him, and he opens up the door, but didn't open it up for me, and the door hit me. Or...
The door eater. Oh god, that's funny. These modern women are complaining about equality. Oh, it's not really. They don't want to be equal. They want to be better. And now they're complaining we should open a door for them, or hold the door open for them. But they want to be better. They want to pretty much do their own thing, be strong and independent. Why should we open a door? Like, really? Now, traditionally, I do it out of how I grew up. If there's a woman behind me and I open the door, I just let her in. But I'm not looking at her really. I'm just casually opening the door, waiting there. I look around casually. I mean, I haven't really run into a woman that has attitude when I open the door for her. I don't live in a country where it's that bad still. It's still more leaning toward to the traditional side. But I suppose, yeah, in these cities, these bigger places like the US and the UK, that probably happens. Like this woman complaining about holding a door open for her. Really?
He was coming out of the door and didn't hold it open for me to go through it, and the door hit me. And this has happened multiple times. So I just want to know, have men decided that they are just not going to hold the door open for women anymore?
Whatever. That easy. And then if he's not interested, walk away. You've been rejected. Very easy. Make it easier on the guy. Show that you are interested. We are easy. Not easy in that way, but we are laid back. If you walk up to us, show interest in, makes it much easier, the whole interaction. Walking up to these women is risky these days, but it's not in reverse. It's not a risk for a woman to walk up to a guy and start talking to him.
We'll give like the little ojitos, we'll give little signs. But you know, it'll be like we'll keep looking back. They're like, ah. But how do you know? Like if you're a guy and you saw a pretty girl and you wanted her to talk to you because you don't want to talk to her, what do you do? Please.
Absolutely nothing, because you just don't know. Personally, a lot of girls gave me the eyes and all of that, but then in the end they were not interested, especially in bars and those places. Like they're manipulative. They want you to buy them drinks and stuff. Now I fell for that once. I can proudly say I fell for that once. She did all that. She gave me all that signs, and I buy a drink and she disappeared. Hilarious. Guess you have to learn your lesson somehow. But no, these flicking hair and giving eyes and stuff, no thank you. Walk up, say hi, otherwise get out of there.
Please let me know.
Good. So yeah, that was just the 3 videos that I wanted to show. If you take those in consideration, what message would you have for my audience?
Okay, having heard all that, I think your audience could benefit from a message about recognizing patterns. It sounds like a lot of these complaints stem from unmet expectations and, frankly, a lack of reciprocity. Maybe something like, it's easy to get caught up in negativity and point fingers, but building healthy relationships, whether romantic or otherwise, requires mutual respect, clear communication, and a willingness to see things from the other person's perspective. Stop focusing on what you're not getting and start thinking about what you're bringing to the table. Does that resonate?
So do you have a question for them?
Good point. Turning it back on the audience is smart. Let's see. I'd ask them, what small, concrete step could you take this week to improve your own approach to dating or relationships? And how can you shift the focus from what you want from others to what you can offer? I think a focus on personal responsibility would be a good takeaway. What do you think?
Yeah, that's good. So, okay, that is it. Thank you.
All right. Anytime, Peter. It was a good conversation. Seriously. If you end up making that video, send me a link. I'm genuinely curious to see how it comes out. Have a good rest of your day.
Wait a minute. How am I able to send you the link?
That's a fair question.
Okay.
Case, unfortunately, I'm still under development, and features like that aren't built in yet. But if you post it on your YouTube channel, you could always share the link with the Sesame team through the feedback form on their website, sesame.com. They monitor those and might be able to let me know, though no promises.
Okay, thank you. Ciao.
Oh, all right. Have a good one. Ciao to you too.
Okay, good stuff. Right, so what do you have to say about that? Like and subscribe if you like this kinds of videos, or just comment and say what you think about it. Good.